Hello, everyone. I'm Johnny Lynn Letch with Creative Designs by JL. The JL stands for Johnny Lynn Letch. Today, I am doing a wreath for a customer, and it is a sunflower wreath. And what we're going to do, it's going to be on a grapevine wreath, and this grapevine wreath measures approximately, I would say, close to 21 inches altogether, and it's an oblong. So I am going to do an oblong, but what we're going to do first is I'm going to make my bow first so I can attach the bow. And I am going to be using my Easy Bow Maker. And so let's get started. And, I forgot to get my brown pipe cleaners. Let me get them in case I need them. All righty. All righty. So we are getting ready to have some bad weather. I tell you, it's that time of year. All right, there we go. So we're going to start out with a little brown ribbon at the bottom. You know what? I think I want to start out with a pretty green ribbon. I want to brighten this up a little bit and give it a little bit of color. So let's go with the green first. And then I'll go with a little brown afterwards, maybe. Okay, so here we go. So it's going to be a simple, quick bow. Okay, and let's see about how long I want my tails. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so my tails are going to be, let's go with 16-inch tail. How's that? I can always cut it down, and we'll go with a 16-inch tail. And I'm going to be making it on the 4-in-1. I bring it through here. I'm going to twist like so. And I'm going to bring you down just a little bit more. Okay, there you go. All right, and we are going to make, let's go with about a 6 1/4 inch bow. Let's get it in here, and then we're going to twist. Bring our tails down. Okay, about 6 1/4. Squinch it down and twist. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. There you go. Do it like this. All right. And we'll do the pretty green. I want this green to pop. Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring in my sunflower ribbon after this. Now, this ribbon I did get from my wholesaler, Sims. Or you can also order this lime green. It's a linen. And let's see. It is Q501 440-13. Okay. All righty. Okay, there. We've got a pretty green bow, 4 ties on either side. 2 on each side. Okay. Now I am going to come in with the sunflower here. Now this is not a white background. It's more of a cream background, and it's very pretty. And this also came from my wholesaler, which is Sims. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to come down and we're going to make it just a little bit shorter than the green ribbon. All right. We do a twist and we're going to make 4 loops on this side, and I'm going to bring it on down to a little bit less than 6 inches here. Okay, and let's twist. All righty. There you go. And do a little quick twist here. All right. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? If you would, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you would please subscribe, I would appreciate it. Okay, and let's cut it off right about here. Okay. And let me go ahead and cut these. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just going to dovetail the ends here of the green and this one. Okay. Today I did a little binging. One of my favorite shows years ago was Little House on the Prairie. So today I did a little binging on some of the old Little House on the Prairie. I love that show. It was just a good family show. I really liked it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little touch of brown. I don't want too much of a brown in here, but I'm going to add a little touch of brown. Okie doke. And I'm going to go smaller, the same here. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to bring out that brown that's in the ribbon here. Okay. All righty. There you go. About the same size. Okie doke. So we have been busy around here. I've been kind of cleaning up my workshop and trying to get some work done on my page and that. If you're interested, I do have a shop, and it is on Etsy, and you can go there and check out some of my wreaths if you would like. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. Okay, now what we're going to do here is it's going to be a very simple, pretty little bow, which I kind of threw on the ground when I started out. Let me get it on the ground here. All right, there you go. Getting my exercise. One of my my business coach, Lori, hardworking mom, I think she's right. It seems like whenever we tend to do some type of a live or something, they always fall on the floor. I know mine do. Now I'm only going to make 2 loops with this one, and I'll come back and make another loop because I want to put the 1.5 inch green in here as well. So I'm only going to do 2 loops here and 2 loops here. Okay. And then I'll come back and I'll do a 4 loop. I love this green in here. It really brightens it up. You know what? Let me just go ahead and finish it off with this bow. I'm not going to bring the green. I've got plenty enough green in here. See how you always can. I'm constantly thinking about how I'm going to work my wreath. I have it in my mind and then I change it up. That's the way it is. Okay, let's go. All righty. Okay. Cut this. Oh, cut. And what I'm doing is I'm dovetailing. And what I do is I go from the crease to the wire on an angle. Okay. Ooh, y'all, I'm liking this even as I get it going. It's going to be a little longer than I think. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring it through the loop here underneath. I want to catch all these loops here. Bring it in. I'm going to use a zip tie. Okie doke. Bring it in. Okay. Come around like so. Get it where I had that, where I twisted. Get it centered. Okay, bring it in. Now, what I did when I did that, I had inserted my pipe cleaner and I came around. So now I have both of them in there. Okay, I don't want to do it too tight because what I want to do now is I want to kind of fluff this ribbon. So, just like so. Okay. Now, what I do is I go from underneath. I get the underneath bows first, and I spread them out. Okay. Then I move on, spread those out. And then I spread those out, and now I'm going to spread these out. Okay. Get them right where I want them. Don't pull too hard until you can loosen up that center after you tighten up the outside. Okay, let's make sure we've got our tails where we want them. And then I'll tighten it up. I'll come around. And what I like to do is I like to make one little twist with the twist tie right here. And I'll come in and I'll tighten this up. Make sure this is the way I want it. Okay. Yes. All righty. You hear that tightening up in there? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate the center, and how you want to loosen up the center so that you can get, and I have a hold of the ties and the pipe cleaner, and you can spread these apart, manipulate it a little bit better, get it where you want them, just like this, okay? Get them fluffed out, okay? Ooh, okay. This up here. All right. And then what we'll do once we get it on the wreath itself, Okay, it's like so. All righty. Let me get the wreath. And we're going to raise you up and we're going to work from here, if you don't mind. We're going to go up and attach it over here, and I'm going to raise you up. Close your eyes so you don't get sick, okay? Okay. Lower it down just a little bit. Okay. My chair out the way. All right. Turn this up like this. Now I want it like this. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and let me cut this off. Get this in to my wreath, and I'm just going to use this pipe cleaner to go through and attach it to my wreath. Now, if you find that the grapevine is too tight, what you can do is I have some knitting needles that you can help get it through here. Okay. All righty. There you go. And let me twist and get it on here. And before I do that, I just remembered I have my garland. It's one of those days. Let's go ahead and put this garland on real quick. What I have 2 pieces of garland, like so. Okay. What I used was this bond wire. So it just, instead of just depending on just the glue, I wanted to put little pieces of bond wire in here so I could attach this garland in here. So just for a little extra security, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this bond wire. And I have it in a couple of little places here. And that's all I use. I love bond wire. It really helps when decorating your wreaths. Okay. You make sure the leaves do not get stuck between the bond wire. Okay. There you go. And it's a very flexible coated type of wire. And what's so nice is that it blends into the grapevine and you cannot see it. And that's what I like about it. Okay. And naturally, as I go along and I start adding my other flowers to it, it'll work out perfect. All right, now I have another piece right here that we're going to attach right here. And I'm going to kind of shove that end in. And I've attached 4 pieces of bond wire here. Okay. There you go. And right here. Okay. So what I did, just to give you an idea, this is an oblong grapevine wreath. And I attached in several places some bond wire. Now, I did get this garland from Sim's Pottery, which is my wholesaler. And I attached 4 pieces of bond wire. And this is what bond wire is. This is what it looks like. It basically, let me come up and do a close-up so that you can see it. It's called Oasis bond wire. Now, when you do get this, let me just remind you, always go from the center. Find the loose end right here in the center. You never want to go from the outside. Pull it from the outside. You want to go from the inside, because you will have a mess on your hands if you do that. Okay, I have a little tail on here. Okay, and I'm telling my husband I'm on live. He doesn't know it. Okay. Poor baby. I could have said beforehand because I know he doesn't want to be on camera. That's for sure. Okay. He's probably coming in to tell me, it's getting a little bad out there. But if it does, my shop is outside, y'all. So if it gets a little, I may need another little piece of bond wire, but yeah, I think I am. Just to get that one. Basically, all I'm going to do is sniff this, bring it through the grapevine like so. You can't even tell that it's not part of the wreath, gang. It just is perfect for what I'm doing here. Okay, there you go. And I'm just going to kind of do it this way. Okay. And it's twisted just enough to hold it. And I'll secure it with some glue, hot glue, in a little bit. But for right now, I just wanted to do this, just to make sure that I know it's secured in there pretty well. Okay, now I can attach my bow. Huh. Okay. And we're going to come in here like so. I tell you, grapevines are one of the easiest types of wreaths to do. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're new to crafting and you want to learn how to make a bow, you can go and you can get the easy bow. You can get the 4-in-1. Those are very reasonable bow makers, or you can even get the bow dabber. They all work the same. They all have the same principle. So don't be afraid. I would go to your dollar store and I would basically get some cheap ribbon and start practicing making bows. That is going to be your best way, because that is the only way that you're going to learn how to make bows, is by practicing. Okay, now I do have some more florals that I'm going to put in here. And what I did is I cut my stems, and now I'm going to push the leaves up, and I'm going to bring them in. And okie doke. Go ahead and start right here. And we'll push this up as well. Sarah or Andrew, if you're on here, if you could maybe type in my link to my Etsy shop, I would appreciate it. Go ahead, and if you can, have you figured out how to do it? By the way, I'd like you to know that my daughter Sarah and my grandson Andrew are just beginning to help moderate my channel. So if you would, give them a shout out, tell them hello. Okay, now these, I'm not sure where it was part of a flower bush, and it actually looks like it's Hobby Lobby that I got these sunflowers. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and Now, I do have a little bit of cream that I'm going to add into this, and I have some other leaves that I'm going to add, some ficus leaves. Okay. Just trimming that bond wire. Okay. Go over here. And let's see. Cut this stem off a little bit more. Okay. I think I need to cut a little bit more off. Okay. There you go. All right. We don't want to forget about, you want to get all throughout this angle. Now I'm just making you moon shape type of grapevine. And what I mean by moon shape is basically I kind of want this to the other half to stay grapevine. Okay, let's get this in here like so. All right. No, this didn't stay in. Put it in underneath here. Oh, yeah, I need one more here. Okie doke. Okay. All right. Ficus leaves. Here they are. Let me see. I might lighten this up. I might want to use these leaves. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do a, let's see what this is going to look like. And this is from my wholesaler as well. I'll do a little snip here. Let's see what this is going to look like in here. Oh, yes, I like that. Okay. Now, this wreath is going in the home of a client of mine, and she is going to put it in her entrance hallway that leads into her kitchen. So that's where she is going to put it. And she has her table all set up for summer. And okay. All right, there you go. Okay. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm just snipping them. Okay. All right. I don't talk much when I design, y'all. I'm sorry. And if you want to know a little bit about me, I am from Louisiana. I live just north of New Orleans and a small town called Folsom, Louisiana. If you're new to my page, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. I will be going live at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays here on YouTube. So I would appreciate it if you would join me on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. And also, if you would share, I would be very much appreciative of it. Okay, I would be appreciative. How's that? I can't even talk today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I cut this one a little short. Let me do that. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking it, y'all. Okay. All right, let's get it going here. Okay. I don't even know if she's on here. She might be. Is Debbie on here? She might be. Okay. All righty, let's see what we have here. Whoops. Oh, y'all, I'm liking it. Let's see, this fell off. Let me see where it fell off from. I'll have to find it. Ah, here it is. No, that's not it. I'll find out where it fell off, and I'll add it to it. Okay. No, that's got two little nubs on it. I have to figure out where it came off, y'all. Take a little bit to search. I'm not going to waste y'all's time while I'm trying to search. I'll find it. And I got strings all over. Okay. Here you go. Oh, y'all, this is so nice. Now, let me clip some more. Right there. Okay. More right there. Okay. Let me give you the number off of this, and this is from Sims, and this is called just a leaf fern, and it's C as in Charlie, G as in George, 810. Okay. All righty. Okie doke. Now, I want to get a few of these leaves in here. I may have to, let me see. I'm looking for something. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not in here. I hadn't quite made up my mind if I'm going to use this or not. Ah, yes, I am. How's that? Made up my mind really quick. I just think I want to make it a little airy, y'all. So I've got 1, 2. Now, this came from Michael's, okay? And I'm not going to use the grassy part of this. I'm just going to use the flowery part. But I'm not going to throw anything away. Okie doke. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See how that looks? I like that. I think it adds just what it needs. Just that little bit of white in here. just like so. Trim this off. Here like so. Just going to add a little bit to it. Got my strings. Huh. Okay. And notice the flow. I'm going like from the bow this way and from the bottom this way. So I'm going with a flow so that your eyes will catch it. And this is what I like. And nothing has to be flat on the wreath. You can bring it out and you want to make it kind of, because nothing grows the same way. And let me give you the number from Michael's. And the number is from Michael's, S as in Sam, P as in Paul, 09. Okay. Okay. And not much more. Just want to get it. I'm doing turnarounds here, I know. I'm not used to working on my table. Not so much there you go. On my wreath frame. Very rare do I stand up and do wreaths. Okay. A few more of these. Get these strings. Oh, great, stuck to me. Okay. Now with the strings, gang, what you can do, if you're seeing a lot of strings, you can go in and you can take a hairdryer and you can go in and you can put it on the low setting and it'll melt all these little strings. Okay. And this should do it right here. I think we have it. Just like so. And get underneath here, and then I'm going to work a little bit on this bow. Get my tails where I want them. And maybe cut them down a little bit. Okay. Yes, I need to cut them down just a little bit. Get my good scissors. All righty. Good scissors right here. And all your tails do not have to be the same length, y'all. You can alternate. Now I am going to put a little, some leaves in the bow in just a minute. I can't take it this way. I got to put some leaves in the bow. Okay. Oh. And we'll cut this a little bit more. Okay, just like so. All right, let's get a little greenery into that bow. Okie doke. Angle this. I need to angle this because what I'm going to do, because remember I cut these stems, so now I got to go and angle it. I do have some small, let me see if this is going to work before I glue it on. Yes, it will. Okay. All righty. I'm going to stick a little glue on the end of this so I can attach this right here. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going to attach this daisy on here, bend it up, and I'm going to put it into the bow itself. Okay. All right, let me do another one. All right, what I'm doing is I'm angling this stem right here up. And I have a couple of these loose ones around that I saved. I never throw anything away, y'all. You never know. Okay, let's stick this on like so. I'm gluing it onto that stem. Okay. Making a little hook on the end. And I'm going to come in right like so. Okay. There you go. Just the way I want it. Now, if you want, let me just show you. I save a small tube like this. And just if it's, you don't find that, I try not to use my wrist so much because of, they get sore after a while. So what I do is I just take this little tube and I wrap it and go like this. And it just makes for perfect curls for your ribbon, just like so. Bring it through like this and down. Just like that. Okay. All righty. So what do y'all think? I think it came out pretty nice. Now I still have to find the spot where I lost this, and I'll find it, and I think it's supposed to go around in here somewhere. So I'll find out where it goes. If not, what I can do is I can come through, which I might end up doing, and I think I'm going to, because I don't like that empty space there. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to cut that off right here. And look what I'm going to do. I just made my own little stem. And I'm going to come in here. And I am going to stick it in here. Like so. See? Easy peasy. So what do y'all think? You like it? All right. Well, I want to thank y'all for joining me today. And if you haven't, please share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me raise you up so I don't have to lean down. I want to say thank you very much. And you have a wonderful day. And take care and God bless. And join me Wednesdays on my YouTube at 4 o'clock. And then I also have on Facebook, Creative Designs by JL. I am every Monday night at 7 p.m. So if you will, please join me. And once again, thank you so much and God bless. Bye-bye.